Can't tell if I'm just thumping the bottom. I think I'm just hitting the bottom. Ooh, oh, there's a fish. Sweet. Pretty little rainbow. A little 10 or 11 incher. Sweet, got him on the Duracell. So it's day 2 on Jeremy and I's Sierra adventure. Today we're on the West Walker. And after fishing for 5 minutes, I got into my first rainbow, so that's a great sign. We were a little worried because a lot of the reports said that it was just a trickle and the water was hot, but the water's great. It's 46 degrees. And this is 30 CFS. And I'm sure it's better when it's higher, but this is very fishable. So we just got to be careful, stock the water really well, and present the flies real well, and we should get into them. The water's really clear. It's flowing well. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good day. Well, the Golden Nugget is making its debut. I've had this for a while. I haven't talked about it yet. This is Crystal's rod, really, but it's a 7-foot glass rod, 3-weight, Moonshine's Revival, and we got it for backpacking. And I brought it just in case the water was small and light. When I was scoping out the water when we arrived here, it looked like there was some great runs where I could do some indicating, but it's not very deep water, so I wanted kind of more of a lighter presentation. So I'm fishing a Duracell at the moment underneath a New Zealand wool indicator, about maybe 20 inches below it. And got to get used to the glass. I'm certainly not used to that. Yes, oh, that was a good fish. Oh my gosh. Man, I broke him off. Darn it. Oh, I just went down to 6X too. And there's certainly a chance that fish wasn't as big as it felt because I am using a glass 3-weight. But I got a good look at it. He kind of ran towards me and then ran away once he realized I was here. But I guess I need to be more careful. He was on this little slower side seam, tucked up against those rocks. He was right there. Dang. too bad. That was a nice fish. Whoa. On the little 3-weight. I don't know if I could land a fish like that on this rod. That was a fish. Got one. I found the one that was rising. Yeah. Frenchie. Get bigger. Sometimes rivers hold fish in spots like this, sometimes they don't. I'm going to keep trying because I don't know the West Walker that well, but I think I can catch a fish here. Pretty sure. There's one. Brown. It's little, 10 inches, but.
Well, this is totally different than a rainbow.
Yeah, totally.
I like this a lot better than yesterday.
Me too. I'm back on the run where I hooked into a really nice fish and he broke off. So after about an hour, I want to let it, see if I can get him to eat it one more time. I've got the same fly rigged up. Everything's the same. Yeah, this is basically the drift. Alright, so this is morning of day 2, and I slept okay considering we didn't have flat ground where I pitched my tent, and I kept sliding off my mat like a total noob. But as with much of this trip, we had some ideas on where we wanted to go, but since it's been years since either of us had been to this part of the world, we planned to be flexible and just make decisions about places like where to actually stop and fish on the fly. Sorry, not sorry. For the West Walker, we knew it flowed along Highway 395 for a number of miles, so we literally rolled by, chose a spot to pull off on the side of the highway where the water looked good. The West Walker was flowing cold just like the East Carson the day before at 46 degrees, and the water's crystal clear, and it's basically a bunch of small pocket water with a few runs and pools scattered about. And since I got right into a fish tight landing, I decided to quickly change up my tactics, and I spent most of the morning fishing on that glass rod with an indicator. My thought was that I'd be able to get longer drifts from further away and thus spook fewer fish, and that probably would have been the right idea if the flows were up. But the low water made detecting strikes pretty tough. The indicator was always bouncing and rolling as it flowed in and around rocks. I walked up right as the action was going down, but Jeremy found a big plunge pool, rigged up a Pat's rubber legs, and managed to land his PB, this fat 20-inch rainbow trout. We were both blown away that such a skinny water could hold a fish like that, but it does. And I think surprises like that are some of what makes fly fishing so exciting. Today I found the fish generally wanted small stuff, like a size 16 Thread Frenchie or a size 14 Duracell. After lunch, we drove up Highway 108 towards Sonora Pass to see what the stream looked like around the Marine Corps' Mountain Warfare School. The water there was a little bit too skinny for our taste, so we closed the book on the West Walker and headed to the East Walker, a river that shares the same name but really has nothing in common at all with the West Walker. After finding another cool campsite, we try to learn yet another new stream to get on the fish. So check it out.